Oh! 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 The skunk's about to skunk each other. Animals. They are prisoners. They are meat. They are cars. And some of them are wild. They live among us. I live near the LA River. I see all types of stuff in it. Garbage, ducks, humans, and sometimes, when it rains, there's a lot of brown water. But recently I've noticed a new species has moved in. Hazel isn't happy about it. All of a sudden, skunks are everywhere.
Well, a warning tonight for people with pets. We're officially in skunk mating season.
Like many people in LA, skunks are territorial. They also like to bang.
Warning, 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 warning.
What are skunks doing in the LA River? I set out to find out, but then I thought, what is the LA River?
The LA River is a popular recreational spot for many Angelinos. It runs from the San Fernando Valley to Long Beach.
That lady is right, but there's more to it.
The river's like kind of a truth teller about society. It's wild. Even with the trash, I find it beautiful.
That's Steven Appleton.
Ecological activist, public artist, and founder of LA River Kayak Safari.
I first met Steven when I took one of his kayak tours and I got a weird butt rash, but he swears there's nothing to worry about.
I mean, we've been at it for 10 years and no ill effects.
I met up with Steven the day after what news anchors referred to as
the storm for the history books.
Mudslides, water rescues, and downed trees.
Powerful and life-threatening.
The modern incarnation of the LA River is basically designed to prevent catastrophic flooding, emptying stormwater into the ocean. Hundreds of years ago, indigenous people living here had a deeper connection to it.
These were indigenous lands.
Right.
And the idea of property ownership was not in the same way we think of it at all. And the river was clearly a touchstone because it was a source of food. It was a source of cooling in the summer. It also provided materials for homes.
Steven's dream is to restore our connection to the river in its natural state.
Over the course of years, we have more people who have an opportunity to experience nature right in the middle of the city. Raccoons, coyote. People have a natural affinity to water in terms of how it makes them feel. I know of a woman who lives in South LA. I met her on the side of the bank. She takes public transit here to sit by the side of the water. I envision this being that place.
Do you consider yourself an activist?
When the osprey started showing up here as much as they have in the last few years, it was truly magical. I mean, this is a bird with a 7-foot wingspan who dives down and pulls big fish out of the river. And when they land on my electrical pole there and I come out at night or an owl's out here, oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm an activist. There's no question about it at this point.
For the past several decades, activists like Steven have pressured city, state, and federal governments to find the balance between reducing flood risk and revitalizing the river's natural ecosystem.
It's now Army Corps of Engineers whose mission is to protect flood risk. And we're here on a day after what is supposed to have been one of the bigger sets of rains in 40 years. They're ready to initiate a program to cut vegetation and remove sediment in millions of cubic yards in this 11-mile stretch. The simplest thing I can say about that, that's not coordinated with a restoration effort. And everything from community members who've lived there their whole lives to businesses and gentrifiers, take it or leave it, are aligned around the idea that this is an area that has unique ecological values. So that discussion is at a critical moment, but we've got to get going really soon because the Army Corps has been allocated a lot of money to do these cutting and removal activities that are only described in terms of the volumes to be removed, not in terms of an ecological restoration.
Part of the city's revitalization plan involves creating public use parks. They recently completed the $27.2 million Taylor Yard Bridge, spanning the river to connect the neighborhoods of Cypress Park and Elysian Valley. Every action the city takes has an impact on the environment, even when it comes to the human inhabitants of the river area.
I mean, part of the history of Elysian Valley too, and Frogtown, and this whole area in Northeast is gangs, which is a complex story. It's not all bad guys and good guys. It's part of community and history as well. The design firm that initially did the private work on this bridge idea called it Rumblefish after a ridiculous movie about gangs meeting on a bridge, which I thought was possibly an insulting portrayal of the risks, but there were people that did not want to see the bridge for reasons like that initially. Today, you know, I come out here in the evening and there are folks from that side of the river coming and meeting and folks from this side of the river. It's a really changed
Has there been
feeling.
any conflict on the bridge or like
Nothing I'm aware of. I mean, we obviously see a lot of tagging like every place. Kids feel the need to express their mark.
Yeah.
And they do it on this because this is a a great location for it.
The LA River is a great location for anything: biking, fishing, shopping,
One year I just went and collected clothes out of the river.
skateboarding, driving, being a skunk.
Do you ever see skunks out here?
Oh yeah.
Morning.
My wife, who's from Poland, they don't have skunks like that there. So I've had numerous times to stop her from actually trying to go up and pet a skunk. They're so cute. I'm like, babe, you really don't want to do that.
The LA River is like a skunk. At first glance, it's repulsive. It feeds on trash. It might have diseases. You don't want to get sprayed by it. But it's not so black and white. When you get to know the LA River like Steven, or skunks like his Polish wife, you find that it's just part of the earth like us, surviving throughout time, adapting to human manipulation. One day we'll all learn to live together as part of our natural ecosystem. I'll stop worrying about skunks, and my dog will stop trying to kill them.
Where's the skunk? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?